3, 2, 1, go. All right. What's up, guys? So these are my 3D sculpts of these little, actually, I don't think I can have fixed focus on this. So these are my little pumpkins. I just want to see if I can color inside here black. I had some like cheaper acrylic paint that I wanted to use, but I'm going to use this Vallejo black acrylic. I had like a big bottle of black acrylic paint. Now I'm going to do this very bootleg because, again, of course, you know, by now I don't paint. So I just want to drip it in there. Got to be careful of this little bubble. So I feel like this will be easier. So maybe I can just drip it in there. Actually, it would be better to have I didn't think it would be so thick. So it's in there, but I didn't think it would be so thick. So I think I do need a brush to brush it around, which I wasn't really planning on doing, but maybe I can just let it kind of flow without using a brush. Yeah, maybe I should water it down a little bit. Maybe that's the move. But I like these. I'm going to give these to my mom because she likes Halloween stuff. Even though Halloween is over, she'll probably still have all her Halloween stuff up, so I don't mind. But I hope you guys all had a nice Halloween. Yeah, I'm going to spread this around a little bit. It's a little slow. I have zero patience. Oh, good. You can kind of see in there. So I'll just kind of spread this around. And then I'm just going to dry it and see how it looks before I do all the other ones. I mean, I think it'll be fine, but oh, that looks good. I think that looks nice. Maybe I should have done it like a yellow. But I like the black. I think that looks pretty good. Let's see if this stands up. Doesn't stand. So while I have you here, I guess I should do the other one. This one's a little slimmer. So hopefully I can get this drip in there without touching the walls. It kind of like, the drip gets really big before it drops, unfortunately. And I really don't want it on the walls. All right, so let me think about this. Let me put this in the mouth. I don't know what's with these huge bubbles. I just want to see how it's going to burst. You guys see that? Huge bubbles. Was not expecting those bubbles. Actually, I guess I can just... I have to like not be so timid when I'm painting. That's like one of my big problems. I'm so uncomfortable painting that I'm just so timid to do anything. And I really didn't expect to use a brush. Painting is always so, even like regular painting or even like with airbrush more so. It's just so like labor intensive because you have to like clean everything and, you know, all that stuff. So I'll just kind of push it around in here. It's not too bad. Let's see if I can get this in here without getting too much on the... Get some backup in there. Yeah, I give respect to people that can paint really well, because I find it to be very extremely difficult painting. Are you in the litter box again? Okay. I think it looks good. All right, so I need to do the other one as well. The other one's smaller. Oh, I don't know why I did this small, but I think that looks pretty good. I have to learn how to do the Bondo thing where you do the holes. I do need to learn how to do that. Obviously not on this one, but maybe later on I'll figure out how to do that. Oh, the nose too. I should put some in the nose. Do I want to do a drop? No, I'll take some from the mouth. There's a lot of paint in there. I'll just take some from the mouth and put it in there. I think I'll just move it around. And I guess it's in there. I can't even see in there, so I'm sure it's fine. So I also need to glue. I need to glue some, oh, is that dripping? No, it's not dripping. I need to glue some pieces on top. So I'm gonna let this dry for a couple minutes, and then I'm gonna glue some pieces on top and just see how that goes. All right, so let's see. I don't remember which one fits in which. Maybe this one? No, that's way too small. It's gotta be this one. I should have done these better, but I didn't. I should have done them so I remembered which way. Oh, there is a little bit of a... No, that's definitely wrong. Let's try this one. Doesn't look wide enough. Come on. It's got to be one of these, right? Let's see which one fits in here. Okay, I guess. Okay, so I think that definitely fits in there. Which means I think this fits in here. There is like little notches, but they're really hard to see. Okay, that fits in there. So now I know that you have to be this one, so stop playing games with me. Oh, you know what it is? I think there's an issue with this one. So if I look at the other little pumpkin, it's supposed to be flat. And I think there's like another little ridge in here that's like an issue. I'll probably have to like drill that out. But let's take a look at the other one, and that way we can know exactly how it's supposed to fit in. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, so I can look at that one now and then figure out how this one is supposed to be in there. So it's supposed to be in there like this. I would drill it, but it's going to get everything all drilly. So while I have this in there, why don't I try to just glue it with this construction glue? Ugh. Did I not open this? I thought I opened it. I'm just going to put this whole thing in there. Let's put a little bit more. Oops, that was a mistake. Of course, I just drop it in there. Oh well. Okay, well I got some glue in there. It'd be nice to get some on the other side as well. Maybe that'll work. Really didn't want to get any on the outside, but too late. Hopefully I can clean a little bit of that off. Okay, so we'll see. We'll leave that for a while and see if that stays glued in there. All right, so this stuff is a little bit hokey. This stuff I used for this thing, and like I feel like it's not really, oh, it's sticking decently, but not too great. So I'm gonna try something else. I have some other kind of glues here. So we're gonna try this Super Weld Extreme. It probably stinks, so I have my mask. So, let's just try this stuff. I like super glue, and you're probably wondering why I have all this like weird hokey stuff. The thing I hate about super glue is there's just like there's so many steps, and then like you use it once and it just dries forever. So it's a bit annoying. All right, I gotta read the directions. So I have to puncture seal while twisting on the cap. Apply a thin layer. Okay. So I gotta like puncture this seal while twisting on the, oh. Is that how I do it? Like this? I don't know if that's how I'm supposed to be doing it. Did I puncture the seal? I did. I did puncture the seal. Okay. So the seal is punctured, but how do I now apply the glue? I'm so confused. Does this come off? Or does it stay on? Or does the whole thing come off? And I just have to like use it from this like fat opening, which I think is probably the case. All right, I guess that's it. I thought it was gonna come out in like a smaller thing, but I guess not. So let's just see what we're gonna do. Again, I am not like a hobbyist. I don't do well with this kind of stuff. I'm just not good at it. And I have zero patience for this kind of thing. So if you're wondering why, oh, it stinks too. Come on. I can never remember how to put this thing in. I can never remember which way it goes. Oh. think it's this way. There we go. So that's the way. The problem is I have all that other like white paint still there. This paint feels better. The problem is I have all this other like white stuff there that I would actually like to get off. That I probably won't be able to. Maybe I'll be able to scrape it off with an X-Acto knife or something. But I think that glue works a lot better. Let's glue some of this other stuff in. I don't want this glue to like harden. I'm just going to use the end of this to kind of move this around. And then I'll put it on the end of this as well. Okay, this should be good. Okay, place that in there, nice and tight. And it's kind of in there, so I'm not even going to hold it. I'm just going to let it do its thing. And then this one as well. Let's see if we can. I have to put it like lower, I think, so it doesn't. You can see like little bits of. Okay, so I'll put that there. I'll put some on here as well. There's always like some random fibers that are just floating around trying to get in whatever you're working on. Oh, this glue is sticky because this thing was like stuck to the canvas board. Okay, so that's on there. Let's mush this around the bottom here. Okay, let's wipe some of this off. Okay, boom. All right, I guess I'll hold it for a little while. But I have to glue all these things into these things as well, these little guys. So I'm going to hold this for a while and I'll start gluing these in too, I think. All right, so let's drill some of this out. I feel like a dentist. All right, I'll be back. I gotta charge this thing up. And while I'm waiting, I'm gonna see if I can drip this black airbrush paint to the pumpkin. Airbrush paint should be easier because it's less thick. It's more diluted. So in theory, I know it's a bit hard to see. In theory, it should drip easier. Boink. Oh, I should do one at a time. Uh-oh, there's more coming out. Well, I think I did a decent job. So I'll do 2 drips for the mouth. The nose might not need anything. So I'll just swish it around here. Oh, and I guess I can still use this. Oh, I'm always doing everything off camera. Be nice if I could get it like nice and even on the top, but it's a bit difficult. Again, because I'm just not that good at painting. That's not so bad. So we'll just fill these parts in. I do find it's easier with like the brushes that are like longer. Okay, that's not so bad. Just remember not to put too much pressure on the stem because I just glued that on. Okay, I think the mouth looks pretty good. Yeah, the mouth looks good. So that was much easier doing it with black watercolor paper or watercolor paint paper. So I'm just gonna leave this here to let that dry sitting up. Cool. So yeah, watercolor paint was definitely the better way to do it, only because it's more diluted. Of course, I could probably dilute the other paint, but this is like diluted perfectly, so this worked. I'm gonna sound weird because I'm gonna put my mask on to do this glue stuff because I don't want any permanent damage from all these glues and resins and all this stuff. So that's why my voice is gonna sound a little bit like Darth Vader. All right, so let's see. So this one's looking really good. Looks good. A little bit of white stuff there. I don't think I want to use that that glue anymore. So that looks good. These all look really nice. They feel fairly solid. So now these little guys. All right, so I guess this goes in here. I wonder if I can get some more light. All right, so we have this. Should fit in there fairly easily, like so. But maybe I should do these little ones first. So let me find them. Super, super tiny. And let me just make sure I actually need glue. Yeah. All right, so let's try this glue again since I have my mask on. I need some tweezies. Little tweezy. Okay. Put it in there. Of course, to get glue all on the outside. Okay. That one's in. I don't know how to not get glue on the outside. Let's see if this is small enough to put the glue on the inside. Oh, I feel like this isn't even going to fit in there. It's the wrong one. But I don't think I have any more. So I'm very confused. I just pushed it in. It's not the right one, but oh well. And still, this paint really gets messed up when I press on it. It's crazy. These things are so hard to keep like clean. Oh god, I forgot about this. Not good. Luckily the gel still seems like it's still gel-like. Okay. Oh, the mouth is going to be tricky. You know what? I need like toothpicks. That's what I need. Oh, and the cat is being annoying. Nice squirt. Nice good old squirt. What you get. The cat knows he's not allowed on my bed. There we go. Excuse my breathing. Actually sounds like I'm insane. There we go. That's the kind of snap I like. Eyes are in there. Okay. Okay. Got some paint or some glue on there. Okay, should be enough. Hold that in there like this. Alright. Okay, so hopefully this little guy will go better. So I'm going to get all the pieces and make sure they fit first. So tiny. I have a feeling that these are going to be the same. Oh, I don't know how I'm doing that. These are both the same side. Okay, this one is a different side. So unfortunately, okay. So I think one is going to have to go in that doesn't actually fit. Luckily, it doesn't look that bad. I do want to put a little glue on it. I do need something a little sharper. Clothespin would be good. Alright, let's get some of this glue that I forgot to close. Oops. I got a little too much, so I'm going to put this in the eye. I don't know if you can hear the animal running around being crazy. Okay, let's see if I can stick this thing back in here. What is that? I think I got glue on this. Alright. Doesn't look like it's going any deeper than that, so that's going to be it. Break this off. Drop it. Put a little glue on it. Way too tiny for my fingers. Come on. That one fit in perfectly. This one sticks out a little far, but it's the best I can do. Eyes. This one is sticking out a little too far. Let me see if I can press it down. Ooh, Actually, I should be careful doing that because my iPad is underneath there. Okay, that's better. Mouth fits nicely. Oh. Okay. Make sure that's in nice and tight. And I'll just hold that for a little bit. Okay, so now that this is dry, I'm going to go ahead and glue this piece on, this piece together. I think it's something like this. Again, I don't remember which way it goes. So it's definitely something I have to work on. I think it's something like that. So I'll just hold it there pretty tightly. And that one should be done too. All right, so let's take a look at what we got. We have the little gourds that came out really well, really simple. I just wanted something really simple for those. And then we have the little jack-o'-lanterns, which I think also look pretty cool. They came out nicely. I have to work on my keys and cuts, so these will go in better. I think it was just too many. It just needs to be like a simple square or a circle, tapered. So we have the big one, and then we have these little guys. So this one, the face is kind of messed up, but it still looks pretty good. Pretty happy with it. Altogether, something about these little characters, I really enjoy them. And this guy came out really good. Light colors actually work better because they hide like a little bit of the imperfections that happen when glue gets on them and stuff like that. But and I like the glossiness. It'd be nice if this was like really glossy, like a candy gloss, but I have to get better at, you know, all of this stuff. But honestly, I'm pretty happy with them. I think they look pretty good. So that's the little family. All right, thanks so much for watching. Keep drawing, keep sculpting. I'll see you all in the next video. Maybe I can make a thumbnail out of this. We'll see.